This is our last lesson about living things and their habitats today. I hope you've enjoyed this unit. In our lesson today, we are going to go back to looking at classification keys, and we're particularly focusing on classifying leaves. Our learning objective today is to identify the features of leaves and be able to ask and answer questions about them. I was really impressed with all of the drawings you created from last lesson. You all really focused on the features and the details of the living things you drew. Here are a few examples of your work. Well done to everyone. The first question we're going to consider today is a leaf a living thing? What do you think? Yes, a leaf is a living thing when it is attached to a plant or a tree. The tree on the left side of the screen shows all of the leaves still attached. Leaves grow throughout the seasons of spring and summer. Then, in autumn, the leaves will fall from the trees. When they fall to the ground, they are no longer a living thing. Let's have a look at the structure of a leaf. So on the screen you can see a picture of a leaf and it's been labelled with all the different parts. And all leaves have the same basic structure. So they have a midrib, which is the middle part of the leaf. They have an edge, they have veins, and they have a petiole, which is down at the bottom of the leaf. A midrib provides strength throughout the leaf and it helps to keep it upright and sturdy in the wind. Veins transport water and glucose to the plant, so they give the plant energy. And the petiole attaches the leaf to the plant's stem. Let's have a look at some different types of leaves. So we have a beech leaf, a holly leaf, a sycamore leaf, and an oak leaf. Now an oak leaf would come from an oak tree. A sycamore leaf would come from a sycamore tree. A holly leaf would come from a holly tree. And a beech leaf would come from a beech tree. Have a little look at all of those leaves. What do you notice about them? Have a look at their features. When we create a classification key, we need to think of some questions about the features of a leaf that can be answered with yes or no. Some examples of questions that we could ask about leaves are: do the leaf edges have teeth or prickles? Are the leaf edges smooth? Does the leaf have one main vein? Does the leaf have more than one vein? Does the stem have more than one leaf coming from it? And is the tip of the leaf pointy? The holly leaf here we can see has quite spiky edges. And the rowan leaf here we can see has more than one leaf attached to the stem. This is my classification key. So I've started off with the question, are the leaf edges smooth? Then I've got my two arrows with yes and no. My next question on the yes side is going to be, is the tip of the leaf pointy? And again I've got yes and no. And yes, a beech leaf has a pointy tip. and an oak leaf does not have a pointy tip. If we go back up to the top question, are the leaf edges smooth? And then if we answered no, my next question is going to be, are the leaf edges spiky? Again, that's got to be answered with yes and no. And the holly leaf does have spiky edges, but the sycamore leaf does not have spiky edges. Your task today is to look at the pictures of the leaves on the leaf worksheet I will attach onto Google Classrooms. And I'd like you to choose between 4 to 6 leaves from this worksheet. You're going to look at their features, and then you're going to think of some questions about the leaves that can be answered with yes or no. And you're going to create a classification key for these leaves. Use exactly the same structure as you did for the animal classification key. And our next topic for science will be about plants.